Hello everyone and welcome back to another stream today. I hope you all are well. I hope you all are good. And today Chelsea have lost to Southampton 0-1 at Stamford Bridge. But just before I begin, I hope you all have a good day. You all have a good Sunday tomorrow as well. And wishing the best for you all as well. And hope you're well and good as well. So first of all, as always, getting away from the match, I want to wish the best for a captain. It's very very sad what happened. First of all, leaving football aside, we are all human beings as well. And what happened with Cesar Aspilicueta was sad, was disappointing. My thoughts are with the family, and I hope he's fully fine and fully well. That was sad to see, and I hope he's fully well and good. I'm waiting for the updates. If I get any updates, I'll tell you. But at the moment, there's no updates, and I hope he's well and good. And that was a very, very sad one to watch. So wishing him the best, and that was very, very tough to watch. And now, first of all, starting off with the match, we lost to Southampton 20th place team at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea FC lost to Southampton, who are right now without a manager, who lost to Wolverhampton Wanderers last game week over 10 men. We have lost to them, and not just you can say we have lost unlucky, we have lost very, very emphatically. For the first half, they were the better side. An absolute embarrassment. I literally have no words to describe. I just want to go on a rant that what the heck is going on. But I just wanted the energy for that. I'm broken. I'm absolutely broken. What the heck is going on? This is embarrassing what has happened today. This is catastrophic. It's not about a loss. It's not about losing matches. This is about the way we played, the way we fought for the shirt, the way the manager set up his tactics. That was an absolute embarrassment. First of all, giving a bit of post match thoughts before we go on deep on this match. What went wrong? Where did Chelsea go wrong? And where were the mistakes made in this match? Starting off, first of all, Southampton already started well. We already had Koulibaly clearing of the line, and already alarm bells were ringing that this is not going to be the match we expect. Already, one day before the match, there were leaks that no Reece James, no Thiago Silva, no Hakim Ziyech, no Mark Cucurella will be in the squad. That was leaked one day before the match. That is already ringing alarm bells. That is already very, very scary and very, very disappointing that one day before a match, a lineup has been leaked. It's already been clear in the media that there will be no Reece James, no Thiago Silva, no Marco Cucurella, and no Hakim Ziyech. Already making things easier and giving opposition the confidence to take the game to Chelsea and come at us. Then we started the game, change lineup, Cesar the captain at the right, Badia Shelley Koulibaly the centre backs with no understanding with each other. It was Ben Chilwell at the left, Enzo Kovacic together. Then it was Madueke, Mason Mount playing at the wings, Joao Felix playing as a cam, and David Darto Fofana as a striker. Still no sign of Aubameyang, but finally at least there was no Havertz. And the game started with Southampton controlling the possession, Southampton having the better chances, and it took 10-15 minutes before we regained our consciousness that we are playing a Stamford Bridge for God's sake. We are the team that spent 600 million. Finally, something woke. We started playing well. We started having some move before a poor tackle by Cesar and a free kick to one of the best free kick taker in the world in James Ward-Prowse, and they got their lead 1-0. You still thought it's 20th place in Southampton. Chelsea most probably will come back in the second half and get a reaction and at least get a draw out of this game, let alone a 2-1 victory, a 3-1 victory. And how idiot we all were. How idiot we all were. When I was sitting there, I knew there was no chance to be confident. There was no chance to come back. But idiot believed in this team. I believed in this team that they will still fight. They will show something. How idiot I was. They came in the second half again, lack of passion, lack of desire. But after 10-15 minutes, it finally woke. Oh man, time is running out. Let's really pull some attacks off. And then without any coordination, without any understanding, we were just throwing the ball up, lumping it long, and trying to get something out. And we were getting some chances. And finally, when we had some chances, we missed from 2 yards. Raheem Sterling miss is unacceptable. Kai Havertz, no words. It's better we leave Kai Havertz aside. And again, Chelsea come short-handed. Again, we can't score a goal to save our lives. An absolute embarrassment. People keep laughing on Frank Lampard for the hexagonal pattern that he has got, for the way he was managing. Right now, Graham Potter Chelsea is worse to watch than Frank's Chelsea, and Graham Potter Chelsea is very similar to Frank's hexagonal pattern in the Leicester match with no midfield, and it's just like we play in the streets and the coach says, "Come on, guys, let's go there attack. Let's just everyone go in attack." That's the mentality that I saw in the players. That's the mentality I saw in the team. And that was an absolute shambles of a performance. And we'll get more deep into the video. So people do keep watching. Hit the like button, subscribe button. Please support the channel. And people stay till the end because we have a lot of topics to discuss. A lot of topic to discuss today. We're going to deep into this match, the problems of Graham Potter, and a lot more stuff because today was absolutely unacceptable in every regard. And coming on to the first topic we have to discuss about, that is Chelsea's current manager, Graham Potter. The story is amazing. The guy started from the bottom, reached to the top. The guy did an astounding job at Osterund, got a job at Swansea, got a job at Brighton, made them play some of the best football in the Premier League, and then gets his job at Chelsea. Chelsea fans have been told to remain calm, and we have to be, but now it's 2 wins out of 15. All the story written in the stars from ground to bottom, and it looks like everything that can go wrong is going wrong. And the only solution right now for most of the fans look like to just get rid of him. And for the first time, Maizu Sarri lost support with the Chelsea fans after 9 months of his reign. Andre Villas-Boas lost Chelsea supporters in 8th or 9th month of his reign. Rafa Benitez even lost some supporters just because he was a former Liverpool manager. This is the first time I've seen a Chelsea manager lose the support of fans within 4 months. Within 4 months, the fans are hating him. Thomas Tuchel chants, Thomas Tuchel banners, players being booed. It's a bad, bad sight. Coming to Graham Potter, most Chelsea fans are ready for a process. Most Chelsea fans are ready to give him the time, give him the patience that he needs to succeed at Chelsea. We all know we are not going to win Premier League anytime soon. We all know that we are a club in transition. We've signed so many young players. But the problem that fans are having with Graham Potter is we are seeing no signs of progress. We are seeing no style of play. We are seeing no patterns of play. And then Graham Potter comes in the conference and says, the lads gave everything. That is the story right now. Chelsea and Vi fans are losing patience with Graham Potter. Today, Graham got it absolutely wrong. This would have been the game to build the confidence. This would have been the game to go there, spank Southampton 3-0, 4-0, play your strong 11, build some confidence, get the fans back on the side, and then we can go on a good run. He drops Reece James out of the squad, Hakim Ziyech out of the squad, Thiago Silva out of the squad, Marc Cucurella out of the squad, and still no sign of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang when we can't finish a goal, when we can't finish a chance. Against Borussia Dortmund, we should have won that game 4-1, but we had no striker because we played Kai Havertz. Today we had a striker who was substituted at halftime for no reason when Mason Mount played 60 minutes, playing absolutely awful. I love Mason Mount, but that was a bad performance, and he stayed at the pitch for 60 damn minutes, and David Dr. Fofana was taken off for 45 minutes. Have you lost your mind? Have you lost your mind? And again, we had no striker on the pitch. We had a chance straight away to make it 1-1. Mason Mount had a free header, but he's not a striker. He is not a striker. Aubameyang is there. He scores a goal. Well done, Graham Potter. Well done. Mason Mount is not a striker. You're playing him as a striker after half time. You're kidding me. You had David Dr. Fofana. You take him off. At least bring Kai Havertz. He has aerial strength. He has at least the ability to score headers. You are keeping Mason Mount as a striker. It just grabs my mind. How? You have not won a game for so long. 2 wins out of 14. You drop Hakim Ziyech, Cucurella, Reece James out of the team and throw Aubameyang out for no reason, and then you come in the press conference and say Aubameyang is a fantastic lad, his attitude is really, really good. You are kidding me? For God's sake, you're kidding me. Either come and say I don't like his attitude or else, or why is he not in the squad? That is my one problem with Graham Potter. The second problem is, what are the tactics when the team is every game week being change? At least build some tactics. We still don't have an identity. We were having an identity in 4 games. We kept 3 clean sheets. We played well against West Ham. Continue that. You drop everything away. There was a 1 week rest for the Tottenham game. Don't play Reece James. Keep him on the bench. Don't play Thiago Silva. Keep him on the bench. Hakim Ziyech could have been used today, and you're playing Mason Mount on the wings. I still want to give Graham Potter time. I am not Graham Potter out in any way or any regards. I am not Graham Potter out. I'm done with this Chelsea managers again and again. Out in, out in. What the heck, man? Every time a manager gets sacked. Every time. We have given him a 60 million contract on 5 years, and it's so easy to be sitting on social media and saying, Potter out, Potter out, Potter out. We will lose 54 million pounds sacking him. 54 million pounds sacking him. We are not as big 6 club as we all think. Our stadium is still one of the smallest stadium in the top 6. Our revenues are not at a good level, and is sitting easy on Twitter and saying, sack him, pay 50 million when we are sitting 10th in the league. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We cannot sack him. We have given him a 60 million contract for 5 years. Now we have to back him. Now, either if Todd Bowley has appointed the wrong man, he has. We have to back him. So I'm not Graham Potter out because I'm done with this sack culture. This sack culture is the reason Chelsea is in this mess. But the problem is, have we chosen the right man? And if we have not chosen the right man, well done, Todd Bowley. Give him a 5-year contract for 60 million. And if we have chosen the right man, then I'm ready to give him time. I don't give a damn the club finishes 15, 16. I am ready to give me time. But Graham Potter, show us some sign of progress. Show us some sign of improvement. Show us some style of play. And show us some dog in you. Some dog in you. Show us something. I don't give a damn Chelsea is 15th in the table. I support this club to till. I will die watching this club. I love this club. This club could be 20th in the league. I'll support it. This club will be 15th in the league. I'll support it. I have no problem. I know the good days will come at Chelsea. I know this is temporary pain. My problem is I'm not seeing any progress for the future where I can see Graham Potter changing it around, and that's what frustrates me. And then Todd Bowley has given him a 5-year contract of 60 million, so we have to back him. There's no chance of him being sacked. People being happy on online, he will be sacked, he will be sacked, he won't be sacked. Don't wait for a club statement. Don't wait for a club statement. He isn't going to be sacked. It's better for us to back him. And for me, I want immediate improvement in the Tottenham game. Bring Aubameyang back and play the way you want to. Throw some guys if you have to. But again and again, chopping and changing of the lineup. Throwing Reece James out of the team. Silva out of the team. Cucurella out of the team. Because we have to give them rest for some reason. Not even on the bench. Throw Aubameyang out of the team. Play Mason Mount again and again and again and again when he plays absolutely awful. Keep playing Kai Havertz when the guy is absolutely garbage in front of goal. I'm losing my mind with Graham Potter in that regards. Change that, and then I can say, man, I will give you time. But my problem with Graham Potter is, if anyone wants to listen, is I think he lacks charisma. I think he lacks the strong and boldness in him like Mikel Arteta had to throw Aubameyang out, Kolasinac out, Mustafi out. I don't think he has that. And if you don't have the dog in you, you can never do well at Chelsea. I'm not Potter out, but I'm not seeing any signs of him being a good man for Chelsea in the future. And that was buggles me when they're giving him 60 million contract for 5 tag years. And that brings me to Graham Potter. How dare you? How dare you take Southampton lightly? You have 2 wins in 14 games and you are taking Southampton lightly. For no reason, you drop Reece James out of the whole squad. Did not even have the mind to keep him on the bench. You did not have the mind to even keep Thiago Silva at least on the bench for some leadership. Hakim Ziyech, if you wanted him to be sold, get him to PSG. If not, why was he not involved today when you, for God's sake, have Mason Mount playing on the wings? And then Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, the only natural striker we have got in the team, you have thrown him out. Thrown him out for no reason, and then you come in the press conference and say, good lad, good lad, good lad, stop this good lad. Be honest or play him. You take Fofana off, but that's a different thing. What the heck is going on? What the heck is going on? I thought, just like Thomas Tuchel did, I thought when we lost to Real Madrid 3-1, Thomas Tuchel said, we'll bounce back. We'll get that good feeling back in the club. He went there. He beat Southampton 6-0 with a full strength squad when we had Real Madrid match in 3 days at Bernabeu. And what happened? The team got confidence. Team got riled up. We went to Bernabeu and we beat them. This was the match we should have won 3-0, 4-0, 5-0 with a full strength lineup. The team would have got confidence and the team would have built on that for the next match. But no, I'll play my weak lineup for Southampton. They are 20th in the league. We are going to beat them, you idiot. Why did you take Southampton lightly? I thought in my predictions as well, I said this very, very clearly in my predictions as well. The Southampton match is the most important match of the season. Win this match, build the confidence. I'm still confident we can knock Dortmund out. I'm still confident we can get a result against Tottenham. But I'm also very confident that this side won't finish above 8th. And the mentality in the dressing room is not good when the manager is taking team lightly and he has no clue what to do. Why will beat Dortmund? I tell you, we'll beat Dortmund because Dortmund are not a very good team. We will beat Dortmund because we will have individual brilliance from Reece James or a Ben Chilwell or someone else. But we won't have any tactics, we won't have any idea, and the manager, like always, will never have a clue. What he has done today is absolute shambles. What he has done today is an absolute embarrassment and institution of Chelsea, taking an opponent lightly when you have 2 wins in 14 games, for God's sake. And by Pope is suspended for EFL Cup final, and Dubravka has played for United, so he can't play for Newcastle. Has to play for brother. First of all, big up to Potato Boy. But at the moment, I don't give a damn of Newcastle, Nick Pope. For me, Liverpool are doing very well, and that shows that we could have been in this top 4. We are just 8 points behind Tottenham Hotspur, and we have to play Tottenham next week. Southampton, 20th place team, was an opportunity to do well. But well done, Chelsea. We finished any top 4 hopes we had, and there's not going to be any Conference League as well next season. We are going to finish 10th at this rate, or even worse. And as for Newcastle, United, Liverpool, they're having a very good season. And Potato Boy, I wish the best for Tottenham as well. But Chelsea right now are an absolute embarrassment, man. They're an absolute embarrassment. Mount as a winger. Well done, Graham Potter. Very, very well done. That is the best psychology degree I've seen, to use Mason Mount as a winger for no reason. Very, very well done. Very, very well done. Well done, Graham Potter, playing Mason Mount as a winger in a game where they had Perud. Perud is a very, very attacking left back. We had the chance to counter him. And Bhaga, first of all, big up to Bhaga, brother, Arsenal fan, and best of luck to you, brother, for the title race. You guys are having a great season and nothing but respect for Arsenal. And well done to you guys, man. And you can't blame Bully and can't Mount play right wing. Brother, he's not a winger. I'm not even understanding why he's playing on wings. Either you play him on the midfield or you drop him out of the squad. Why is he playing wing? Guys, Perud is a player who is very, very attacking. Now, I'm an idiot. I'm a person sitting in my armchair watching football from here, and even I can tell that play Mudryk in this game. Play Mudryk in this game against Perud, and he was going to cook. But Graham Potter thought, I'm going to play Mason Mount, who is a midfielder. That is a very good intelligence, brother. Very, very good intelligence. Wow. Wow. I want to back this guy. I'm invested in this guy. I like him. This guy came from the bottom. He became so successful. Came away from Austerons, came to Swansea, came to Brighton. The story was written in the stars for a British manager to do very well for Chelsea. But this guy right now is not helping him with his choices. Why are you backing Mason so much? I love Mason. Mason is a Chelsea player. I love him to bits. But when the guy is not playing well, why a damn he has to start every game? Is it written in his contract? Is because he cares for Chelsea or he's Chelsea born? He has to play. Can he not be dropped? It will be good for him to be dropped. And then when you're playing him, You are playing him on the wings when the guy is just a midfielder. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And you can't blame Boli. I fully understand that. You can't blame Boli for the tactics. But giving a manager, unproven manager, 5-year contract, 60 million worth, that is what I can blame him for. Giving Graham Potter 12 million a year when even I can say Jurgen Klopp is earning less than him, that is an absolute shambles of a deal in terms of finance by Todd Bowley, giving Graham Potter 12 million a year. So Mason Mount is weird. Liverpool asked everyone wanted 270k seems to be his demand like Reece. I'm not understanding, brother. He's a good player. Bhaga, brother, I can tell you he can cook in the Arsenal team. But why? Because Mikel Arteta will play him in the midfield. Mikel Arteta won't play him in the position of Martinelli. He won't play him in the position of Bukayo Saka. He will play him in the position of Odegaard, or he will play him in the position of a 4-3-3. Liverpool want him to be their Jordan Henderson replacement. Liverpool want to play Bajketic, Mason Mount, and Fabinho as a future midfield because Mason Mount brings a lot of energy. He brings a lot of creativity as well in terms of what Liverpool don't have, and he brings a lot of tenacity and aggression. This is what he brings. But the problem is Chelsea manager is trying to play him in a pivot, just like Thomas Partey Xhaka, which he can't work, or he's trying to play him as a winger where Martinelli plays like these play, which he's not got, in my humble opinion. And coming on to the next one, and Mason Mount, I've discussed about him, coming to Enzo and Kovacic, and this was a very, very bad game. And these players, for me, what attributes they've got, they cannot play together. We have to play Enzo and Zakaria against Borussia Dortmund to have any chance. Kovacic, for a very long time now, looks very less interested at Chelsea. I've been saying this on my channel since December. Kovacic, for some reason, has been linked to move away from Chelsea. He wants a new challenge. And I'm sorry to say, but on the pitch right now, it looks like the guy looks very less interested. In the Champions League games, he gets his A game. But in the Premier League games, it looks like it doesn't care. I love Mateo Kovacic. He's a fantastic midfielder. But right now, I'm sorry to say, I just don't see the care in him for Chelsea anymore. I'm very sorry to say that. And as for Enzo, I will back Enzo on this channel with everything. Constructive criticism, I accept. Constructive criticism, I respect. Everyone has their own opinion. But saying Enzo is bad, Enzo is a flop, I have no words for you. If you think Enzo is a flop after this game, when Mateo Kovacic is running all around the pitch with no defensive awareness, I have no words to say. And coming on to David Dato Fofana, some positive. This guy in some way looked good to me. He was at least doing something Kai Havertz cannot do, that is hold on the ball and keeping the ball and trying to do something with it, while Kai Havertz does nothing. His positioning was destroyed by Mason Mount because Mason Mount in the wings was not able to do anything, and David Dato Fofana had to come in to protect Mason Mount because Mason Mount as a winger was not attacking. So Fofana had to play a winger, he had to play a striker, he had to do everything on his own. This is why the guy was not able to have a debut he deserved. And then a great thinking manager dropped him at halftime and played Mason Mount as a striker. Mason Mount has a false 9 in 2023. You're kidding me. You are absolutely kidding me. Mason Mount has a number 9. Well done, Graham Potter. Well done. And Madueke, the guy was very, very good today. I really enjoyed watching him. He's a very, very good scouted player by Chelsea. This guy looks very good, people. I'm telling you that. This guy is going to do very well for Chelsea in the future as well as present. This guy is so good, man. The way, the tenacity, the aggression, the way he does his trick with the ball, how scary he is, he's a damn good signing we have made. For just £30 million, this guy is a very good talent, man. I'm already loving, feeling a connect to him. This guy makes you get above your seat and just applaud or see something is going to happen. I'm loving this guy, man. This is going to be a very, very good signing for Chelsea for the future as well as for present as well. And now coming to player ratings for this match. I know a lot of players in this match don't deserve even a half rating, but we still have to do that. So people watching, please hit the like button and subscribe button. It means a lot to me as well. And please, people, it doesn't take much. Do give your play ratings as well in the comment section so we can have interaction as well. What you thought and what play rating you think was deserved. Coming to Kepa Arrizabalaga, I think a lot of people are going to be angry with him for no reason. The guy could do not anything for the goal and he still made a very, very good save in the end. I think Kepa had a fine game with the ball and he's one of the finest players right now, the way he's playing, and one of the top players for us this season as well. and a guy who actually further deserves some credit this season, and a guy who actually is like a player of the season for us along with Thiago Silva. He has been a player reborn, and he's a very, very rare positive from a season of absolute shambles. A very rare positive from a season that Chelsea are having, which has been an absolute shambles. A very, very fine performance from him today when the team was absolutely shambles. Coming on to the right back, and that really hurts me, man. This really, really hurts me. Cesar Azpilicueta, my best wishes are with Cesar Azpilicueta, and I wish him the best. I cannot even give him a rating, people. I'm absolutely broken for him. Very, very sad for him. So wishing him the best. My thoughts are with his family. My thoughts are with Cesar, and I hope Cesar gets fully well. That was very, very tough to watch. My best wishes are with Cesar, so I'm not going to discuss on that. I just cannot discuss on that. Wishing the best for Cesar, and I hope he gets fully fine and fully well. That was very, very tough to watch. Coming on to the centre backs, and Badiashile for me at the start of the game looked shaky, and that is what happens when you're played with different players. Will you be happy if you get a Potter sacking news while you're live? No, brother, I won't be happy, because if he's sacked, Todd Bowley has to be sacked from his Sporting or whatever role he has got. He has to be sacked, and the reins have to be given to someone else. I tell you why. Let me please go on a bit of rant here. You sacked Thomas Tuchel, saying that Thomas Tuchel has no understanding with me. This is Todd Bowley. Understandable. Understandable. You're new ownership. You want the guy that you like. You remove Thomas Tuchel, who was connected with the Chelsea fans. Fair enough. You gave Graham Potter, a Brighton manager who is not at the top level, 12 million a year contract, higher than Mikel Arteta, higher than Jurgen Klopp, higher than Antonio Conte. 12 million a year contract for 5 years, 60 million deal, and bringing his recruitment staff, his coaching staff for around 80 to 90 million combined. We signed Graham Potter for 80 to 90 million combined. It's very easy for Chelsea fans online to say, sack Potter is going to cost us 80 million pounds. Sacking him is going to cost 80 million pounds. Todd Bowley has to be one to be blamed. If he's sacked, Todd Bowley has to be held accountable, because Todd Bowley would have had the club make 80 million loss. That is a great start of the new ownership. That is why, for me, he should not be sacked and he should be given time. But at the moment, my problem is, if he's not the right man and we keep giving him time, then the club is going to be in the trouble. But if we don't give him time and we sack him and we pay him 80 million, our club is one of the least revenue earning club from top 6, bar Manchester City. I'm not going to talk about them. Our club is not very high revenue club, and Chelsea fans just never get it. We are not a high revenue earning club. We have the smallest stadium in the top 6. We have still not got big commercial deals. We still are fine behind Arsenal, Liverpool, United, even City, at even Newcastle someday, because Newcastle have got a bigger stadium than us as well, and they're building in the very right way. We are a very less earning revenue club. We are not going to play Champions League next season, and you want us to sack Potter and pay him the 80 million pounds. Are you kidding me? Sadly, people, Todd Bowley might have made a mistake. Todd Bowley might have made a mistake, but as fans now, we have to back it. We have to back it. He's a Chelsea owner. He has given an unproven guy 60 million contract on a 5-year deal. We can't do anything now. We have to back him. And if we don't back him, then Todd Bowley has to be sacked from his role and has to be given to someone else, like a Michael Edwards, because it's been a total disaster if we sack Potter now. And taking a question here, and please sack Potter. He's a terrible manager. You can't excuse him in the match seriously. Give his team to the manager like Pep, Klopp or Tuchel, and Chelsea will UCL champion again. Bowley is a businessman-minded person. He doesn't care about football. He has already seriously ruined this club with clueless signing, which we still don't know how to use. And that is my point, brother. That is my absolute point. We just cannot sack him. The club's future could be in trouble. Paying him 80 million pounds right now is going to be ridiculous. I do agree. I don't want him sacked. But yes, you cannot compare him to Klopp. You cannot compare him to Pep. You cannot compare him to Tuchel. That is just to compare. That's comparing it's not even comparable. It's like comparing a Ferrari to Santro. It's not comparable. But the problem is, Todd Bowley wanted to sack Thomas Tuchel because Thomas Tuchel did not give answers to his WhatsApp. Hi, Todd. Good morning, Todd. How are you eating? You're having a great breakfast. And Thomas Tuchel was a great manager. He should have been managing the club, but Todd Bowley wanted him to be a yes man. Todd Bowley wanted to sign Cristiano Ronaldo. Breaking the news, big American news, signing Cristiano Ronaldo, breaking the internet. That is what Todd Bowley wanted. Thomas Tuchel was no yes man. And then he sacked him. Okay, fair enough. You're the new owner. I'll back you. You saved the club. Fair enough. But I have just one simple question. Why have you given a guy who is so unproven 12 million a year? You could have given him 6 million a year, 7 million a year. You gave him 12 million a year. And people, whether we like it, we don't like it, he's not going to be sacked anytime soon because the contract they've given to him. So we have to just live with it. And if in 1.5 or 2 years he's not really doing well, then yes, he will be sacked. If next year in December Chelsea are in this position, he will be sacked. But overall, Chelsea fans sit for a very, very tough roller coaster ride because he is not going to be sacked. He will not be sacked. And why are Chelsea players notorious for not playing for the manager? Example, Lampard, Potter. I think it's not even they're not playing for Potter. They love Potter. Potter doesn't scold them. They come to the dressing room after a defeat and Potter says, lads, you played well. We'll go for the next match. Come on, lads, come on. While Thomas Tuchel would have been sitting here and, come on, meet me right now in the room. The guys love it. The guys love it. They love Graham Potter. It's just that the tactics right now are not good enough. And I'm not Potter out, by the way, but I'm not Potter in. But just giving a reality that is a very, very young manager who needs 3.5 to 4 years to implement his tactics. We saw some great football at Brighton. Wow, fantastic, beautiful football. Wow. That football took 4 years to be implemented. 4 years to be implemented. If Todd Bowley did not even know that, we are in big trouble as a club in the future because this could be not a very good ownership then as well. And Shrey, are you worried more about the money you will lose by sacking Potter, or you want to turn around the pitch? You want a turn around the pitch? First of all, brother, I just don't know. Turn around the pitch, I do want to see that. Everybody wants to see that, and I want to see it with Potter. But brother, my point is very honest. Yes, I'm worried about the money because we aren't going to get top 4 this year. That is a massive, massive amount of money. And if this decision is wrong, then that shows Todd Bowley has no sense in appointing the managers. He literally has no sense in the manager he wants to appoint. So what's the guarantee he gets the next manager right? He might go there. He might say, Luis Enrique, please come to my team and play them some good football. Pays Luis Enrique 15 million. And then in 2 years, Chelsea fans want Luis Enrique sacked. Then where? So yes, I'm worried about the money because this could be a cycle of continuation. He has spent 600, 700 million, spent 100 million on Graham Potter's manager, getting his staff, and then it fails. Then yes, brother, I'm very, very worried. Signings like Mudryk, Felix are shit for a team. We are still not able to find the right striker and midfielder. I don't want to talk about it. For me, Mudryk is a future signing, brother. I still want to give him time. The guy's not really helped when Graham Potter does not playing with Ben Chilwell, and the guy's not helped when Mason Mount started aboving on the left wing. While on the other hand, Felix was a loan signing. So again, it doesn't even matter if really he does well or not does well. And I don't think we're going to sign him in the future. I think that's a bad news. I don't think we're going to sign him in the future as well. And to be honest, what's the benefit of signing Felix when you don't have an actual number 9? What's the benefit of signing Felix? He's not going to score you 10 goals, 15 goals. He's more like a player that's going to have 5 goals, 6 goals with 10 assists. And you need a number 9. But right now, I have to give this board time before I judge them properly in terms of recruitment. But overall, right now, this board is really getting on my mind. Not Graham Potter. I think Todd Bowley is the one I'm really not able to trust people right now. I'm being very, very honest with that. And बंदे की नीयत अच्छी है, मैनेजर मगर तरीका गलत है. Fully agreed. I think he is ambitious, but I think he's just like too big in himself. His ego is too much that he doesn't want to take help of everyone. And that's where we are being done. There was no need at that point of time to sack Thomas Tuchel. There was never a sense to sack Thomas Tuchel at that time. But that's what you call ego. He sacked everyone physicios, everyone. It was always going to be disaster. He came at Chelsea like an absolute train. Sack physio, sack Marina, sack Peter Cech, sack Thomas Tuchel, everyone. And then he expected the club to do well. It was never going to happen. It was like he played FIFA Football Manager and now he's seeing the reality. So now either you give Graham Potter time and the patience, or just like FIFA Manager, Football Manager, sack him and then pay 60 million pounds, which you have to pay from your own pocket. And coming on to the next player rating people, and coming on to Ben Chilwell, and he had a very, very poor game today. For me, I give him a 6, but to be really honest, he was not being helped when he has to play with Mason Mount, who was a winger today. He was not being helped by Graham Potter today, and I do feel for him as well. So Ben Chilwell for me has to be a 6 people. Please participate in the live chat. Please give your player ratings. And please, people, do hit the like button, subscribe button, and please support the channel. It means a lot, people. And coming on to Enzo Fernandez. And Enzo Fernandez deserves a 5 today. Very poor performance. Very poor performance, Enzo Fernandez. But rivals going on. He is a flop. He's not good enough. He's a very good player who is playing in a team right now who was just bereft of any confidence. I have a lot of patience for Enzo, and I think Enzo is going to be a fantastic player for us. And which manager will be good for a team? I'm talking about the one which can fit in the kind of football we play, or who can change our play style, who can suit us. See, now, first of all, I'll let the chat know I'm not in or out. I don't know what to do. But if the manager have to give you, I won't go with Luis Enrique. I just don't know why. For me, if you want to build a project, I know people are going to abuse me in the chat, but if you want to build a process, go for Mauricio Pochettino. Go for Mauricio Pochettino. If you want to have a winning mentality, and if Ancelotti leaves Real Madrid, then poach Ancelotti. Bring Ancelotti in. Calm guy, get the respect in the dressing room, and that's it. And overall, my heart still wants Thomas Tuchel back, but this ownership, that's never going to happen. But overall, I'm not Potter out in any way, because I don't trust his ownership right now, to be really honest. And coming on to the next player rating, people, and the next player rating is Mateo Kovacic with 5. This guy, for me, I've been saying for a long time, it doesn't look like in any way Mateo Kovacic cares for Chelsea. I have to be very, very honest right now. I just don't see the care in him for Chelsea. I just don't see the love for him of Chelsea. So I have to be very, very honest, man. I think it's better we let him go in the summer if he plays like this. We have Enzo, we have Zakaria, we can sign permanent. We are trying to sign Caicedo. And if the guy doesn't want to play with Chelsea, he's not playing with the right passion, then we do part ways. Thank you, Kovacic, for the great performance. I always love you. But right now, the guy is just not good enough to play for us. And he's not playing with his full love for Chelsea. I'm sorry. I'm absolutely sorry. And coming on to Madueke, the only positive for me, one of the best positives of the game, the guy was very, very good. He was the only one that was making me just go on my chair and say, something is going to happen now. And a player I wanted to watch today. I really enjoyed watching this guy. He's a very, very talented young guy, man. This guy is a very, very good player, a very fine signing. Bagiashile, Madueke, Fofana, all these players look very, very good, man. And I really enjoyed watching Madueke today. The guy is very, very talented, and I really enjoyed watching him, people. I'm being very, very honest. And coming on to camp position today, João Felix, absolutely anonymous today, João Felix. Absolutely anonymous. And he was not being helped. He was not being helped. Mason Mount was playing as a winger on left wing. Fofana had to go to help him. And Felix was going all around, and there's no one in front of me. That's Chelsea's story. We have someone named Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Where is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang? I just can't find him. Because the manager has thrown him out of the team. And he's playing Kai Havertz as number 9. And now he starts Fofana and then puts Mason Mount as a winger. Well done. Because the manager right now is ruining João Felix. He's ruining Mudryk. He's ruining Sterling. He's ruining Mason Mount, man. He's ruining everyone. I don't want to be manager on, but he's ruining everyone. He's ruining each and every one of a player, man. And coming on to the next player rating, man, that's Mason Mount. And that's me being kind, because he was playing out of position. He deserves a 1 today. The guy was absolutely awful today. But he was not playing at his natural position. He's not a winger. But he was being played as a winger. Well done, Graham today. Well done. Enzo is world class, but what to do if your forwards cannot score? Fully agreed, man. Very, very good point, brother. And Mason Mount today, absolutely awful. No worse. And right now, if he keeps playing like this and he wants a 300k, please, brother, I'll always love you as a player, but you can take the next seat to Liverpool as well if you really want 300k with that performance. I'm being very rude today, but I have to be honest. And coming on to David Fofana, one of the positives of this game today. The guy looked very, very talented, and he was just having a bit of disappointing performance because he had to protect Mason Mount at the left wing. But other than that, the guy looks talented. The way he was holding the ball, the guy looked very, very good. And I think this guy in the future will do well for us. So very, very fine player, and I did enjoy his performance today, people. Now, coming on to substitutes, and Raheem Sterling made a big change to the game. He was one of the better players today, Raheem Sterling. Really, Raheem Sterling for me really performed well today. But how dare you miss that, brother? That was 2 yards. You cannot miss that. Raheem Sterling should have made it 1-1 Chelsea. And Football Extreme, thank you, brother. Big up to you as well, brother. And right now, it's a depressing session going on with Shrey FC as well. So do hit the like button, people. Please subscribe. I'm already I need tablets. I need some medical examination. I'm out of my voice. I'm losing my head. I'm losing my hairs. So please subscribe. Give some happiness because Chelsea right now are in absolute shambles. So Raheem Sterling for me today deserves a 7. He came on. He made a lot of changes in the game. Was one of the better players today. But overall, how my guy you can miss from 5 yards? 5 yards, 2 yards. How my man? Absolutely ridiculous miss from Raheem Sterling. He scores that and the game absolutely changes. But it was one of the positive points today and still for me played really, really well. Coming on to Wesley Fofana, another big positive. He came on, looked very composed on the ball, and Football Extremely spotted out. I respect your opinion, brother, as well. And Wesley Fofana is a 7, came on, looked very composed on the ball, and I really, really enjoyed his performance today. He was fine, and one of the rare positives we had in the game today, after so many signings failing, who do you think can be the best suited striker for us? I'm talking about number 9. I do understand, brother, and I don't know. I really don't know. Chelsea ruined everyone. We ruined Aubameyang. We ruined Lukaku. We ruined Morata. We ruined everyone. We don't have anyone. Like Tammy Abraham could have been better for us right now, man. We're absolutely out of strikers. But to be really honest, I think for me, I know people are going to laugh at me for this. I think Nkunku and Fofana could do a job for us in the future. Nkunku could be the one to play that position. But the problem is, who is going to be playing on the left wing? Is it going to be Mudryk or is it going to be Mason Mount if Graham Potter stays the manager? Nobody knows that. So overall, for me, I still think Nkunku can do the job. If, brother, you have good tactics, if you have a good understanding of the team, if the team is playing good football, you can even play without a natural striker. But right now, with Graham Potter, we just don't even have one bit of structure today to our team. And coming on to Kai Havertz, he's living off the Champions League goal. He does not do anything on the pitch, and he keeps missing the ball. That is Kai Havertz for you. That is Kai Havertz. He has been living off the Champions League goal and it does not do anything and come on and make us worse. I've been on my channel giving Kai Havertz big ups and I keep on saying Kai Havertz is still one of our better players. Kai Havertz is still a very talented guy. I do stay with it. He is a talented young guy, but it is just not right now good enough for Chelsea. And he has to be dropped. He has to be shown standards and he has to be only given till the end of the season to prove himself or we have to get rid of him. But we paid £72 million. We can't do anything, no. We can't. We just have to play him. And we'll live with that. And this guy is an absolute disaster. And Ivan Toney, yes, that's a very good shout, brother. Very good shout. But who is going to be creating for him? Mason Mount and who is going to be else? Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. If Mason Mount and Kai Havertz are the creators, Ivan Toney is going to fail. He will say, please give me Mbumu. Please give me Mbumu. Because right now, we have no creation in our team. And we need a proper DM. I fully agree. And I think with Caicedo, Enzo, I think we can do well in the pivot as well. But right now, Chelsea, for me, have no structure, to be honest. I think Caicedo can play the job with Enzo and we can sign one more player. But right now, brother, I just want to talk about this because we just can't score a goal. We can even bring a DM. But when this team just cannot score a goal, you cannot even dream of winning football matches. And Mudryk came on. I think he looked good with the ball. So I will give him a 6. Not much time. So we can't really blame him for that. But well done, Graham Potter, to not even bring this guy on at 50th minute. This game was crying on for Mudryk. This game was crying out for Mudryk. But Graham Potter, he brings him on 85th minute. Well done. We needed a goal badly. At halftime, you're making substitutions, bringing David Fofana off, playing Mason Mount as a striker, and bringing Mudryk on in the last seconds. I'm done. And Conor Gallagher came on, showed energy and nothing else, to be really honest. So he has to be a 6, but he did not have much time, to be really honest. And Trevor Chalobah again did not have much time, so he has to be a 5 for me. Graham Potter, I hope we don't relegate from the... Nah, we'll easily stay. Don't worry about that, brother. We just need 6 more points. I think we'll easily get that. We are Chelsea. Todd Boehly might spend another 600 million keeping us up, so that's not a worry, to be really honest. Todd Boehly, please pay 600 million to keep us up in the Premier League. Mudryk was bad. 0. He loses the ball, but brother, he had only 10 minutes. He only had 10 minutes and still won a foul in the end with João Felix hit and the keeper saved. So to be really honest, he still did his job. He still did more in 10 minutes than Mason Mount did in 70 minutes. So that's why I give him a 6 because he was way better than Mason Mount. And Graham Potter, if I could give a minus rating, I will. He deserves an absolute 0, an absolute disgusting 0. Anything they could do wrong, you can do wrong. Graham Potter today came with a bit of attitude. I'm playing Southampton. I have 2 wins in 14 games. I'll rest Thiago Silva. I'll rest Reece James. I'll keep Reece James out of the squad. I'll keep Thiago Silva out of the squad. I'll keep Mark Cucurella out of the squad. I will keep Hakim Ziyech out of the squad. And I will also keep Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang out of the squad. I will come to the press conference and say, the lads played well. The lads played well. I will come and I will say, Aubameyang is a fantastic lad. Aubameyang, wow, man, the guy trains really, really well. I really love Aubameyang. The guy is fantastic. He trains very well. He's a very, very good player. And then you drop him out of the team. Well done. Well done. We are not able to score chances. We could put anything in front of Chelsea if my life is at risk. I'm going to die. Please, Chelsea, score a goal. I'll rather just die straight away rather than waiting for Chelsea to score. That's how bad we are in front of goal. But still this guy keeps trusting Kai Havertz and brings David Fofana off just after 45 minutes. And Scalu Chelsea, big up to Scalu Chelsea. And he says, according to Potter, there's improvements in the game. And oh my God, this guy. Oh my God, man. Oh my God, man. This guy, man. Oh my God. Please bring Mbappe bully now. He can save us. And Mbappe can't save us. No one can save us, to be honest, my brother. And overall, people on the final chats as well. What an absolute shambles of a defeat, man. Like, it's been a fun stream. I'm done, man. I just don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say, man. It's absolutely frustrating. I don't want to say Potter out, because I don't want to sound like a person that cannot trust the process. I'll support this club even if they're 20th. I'll die supporting this club. But on the other hand, I still need to see something. Mikel Arteta showed his passion, his experience, his authority on the team, his press conferences. I don't see any press conference that I can say, Graham Potter, I want to listen. If I'm listening to Graham Potter conference, I'll go. That's what his press conferences is. On the touchline, he's just like, okay, that's everyone's personality. Then he comes in press conferences and says, the lads play well. Okay, that's your personality. Then he goes on in a press conference and says, I came from Division 9. I came to top. And I've got the anger in him. But he never shows that. He comes and says, Aubameyang, the lad trains very, very well. He's a very good lad. Does not play. He comes and says, Chelsea have standards. We have to win matches. And then he says, like here the brother is saying, according to him, there's improvement in the game. Tell me, what improvement do you see in the game? Are you kidding me? Chelsea fans do not want Potter out because he's won 2 games in 15. Chelsea fans want him out because he's just getting annoying. He's getting annoying as a man. Why can't you be truth? You come to the press conference to say, today we did not play well. The way we played today, we did not deserve to wear this Chelsea shirt. I'm very, very sorry to the fans. And I promise to the fans that next season, we're going to respond for you. Next season, my team will be back for you. And fans will say, fair enough, we'll back you. But the guy comes and says, the lads played well, we are building something, and the fans are going to be more frustrated. And what you're expecting more. I'm not Potter out, but I just want to see something. I said after the match against Liverpool that I'm fully enjoying the way Potter is doing. He's building the team. He's playing some nice pattern of play. But again, we have got to the same old Potter. Changes after changes. Mount on the wings. After 2 matches, he dropped Mount. It looked like he could not resist. He has to bring Mason Mount back and play him as a wings. Why? Can you explain me? That in the game against West Ham United, he brought Mudryk off and then brought Ben Chilwell on? You are seeing Mark Cucurella is not passing to Mudryk. You bring Mudryk off and then bring Ben Chilwell on, while you should have brought Ben Chilwell on and took Cucurella off. Cucurella was ridiculous against West Ham, but it took you so long to get him out of the team. It took you so long. In the last game against Dortmund, the team was crying for such changes. It took you 70 minutes to make your substitutions, and your substitutions was Mason Mount. That was your substitutions. Today again, the team was crying for a victory. The team was crying for a balance, and you threw everybody out. You said, Reece James, you can have a rest. We are easily going to beat Southampton. Hey, Hakim Ziyech, you can have a rest, man. You've been coming at Chelsea in your whole life. You've rested for 3 years in London. You need one more rest. Throw him out. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, good lad, but I don't want you. Get out of here. Felix will score goals for me. Fofana will score goals for me. Mason Mount will score a hat trick from you. Get out from here. Get out. And then he drops Thiago Silva. Then he plays a very, very arrogant team against Southampton. He takes them lightly. Is Southampton sitting 20 in the league with no manager? They are not going to beat me. And he takes them arrogantly. And now you get beat. Now top 4 is over. No chance for top 4. Top 6 is over. No chance for top 6. In the Champions League game, you have a whole pressure from Stamford Bridge. If you don't win that game, Stamford Bridge will themselves force Potter out. If you don't win that game against Dortmund, they will themselves force him out of the club. And now you have put yourself in extra pressure. The team is disjointed. The team is out of confidence. The team has lost their smile. They've lost their smile. They can only smile in the training drills, scoring goals and everything. But they've overall lost their smile. I thought this was the game that we will be momentum. We will beat Southampton 3-0, 4-0. Reece James might have an assist. Ben Chilwell might have an assist. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang might score a goal. Kai Havertz might score a goal. And this win can re-embark Chelsea onto bigger glories. This win can make Chelsea again feel confident in themselves. We can go to the Tottenham game. We can build momentum. We can beat Tottenham. And then we go to the Dortmund game happy and nice. Now, the players are all out of confidence. You've only put them under pressure. And now you have to win the Tottenham game or the fans will want you out immediately. Wow. Wow. Great intelligence. Great Thomas Tuchel. He lost to Real Madrid 3-1. And he had Real Madrid another leg in 7 days. He had Real Madrid, Southampton, Real Madrid in space of 7 days. What did the great Thomas Tuchel do? He played same team for the 3 days. He said, we have to bounce back against Southampton. We lost to Real Madrid. And the best way to repay the defeat, bring the fans' trust back in us, is to win against Southampton convincingly. We went to St. Mary's Stadium. We thrashed them 6-0 with an attack of Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, Timo Werner. The team got confidence. The team got happier. The fans got happier. We went to Real Madrid. We nearly knocked them out in the quarterfinals. That is called building a momentum. But our manager says, let's play a weak lineup. The lads played well, and that is going to be enough to build confidence. And that's never going to be enough. And people, I'm not Potter in, I'm not Potter out. I'm just at the moment, I have no understanding what to do. I don't want to say Potter out on this team. I want to give the team time. But on the other hand, I don't know what this guy right now brings. He is no charisma, no personality. His team selection are horrific. And right now, I don't have to say, even after so much luxury, we are finding it hard to win one game seriously. One game, and we sold Timo Werner immediately after leaving the club, scored a hat trick. That's Chelsea for you, brother. That's Chelsea. And every time I sit to see a Chelsea game every time after the game, and I still think that I should break my TV. Same with me, brother. Same with me, brother. And on the final note, I'm going to say this thing to Todd Bowley. Brother, if you think Potter is the right man for us, keep him. You pay 60 million for him. If you don't think he's the right man, then big questions on you. Then it's big question on you. And on that note, people, I end the stream. I'm frustrated. I've lost my voice, people. I'm broken as well. But please, people, do hit the like button, subscribe button. It means a lot to me, people. It doesn't take much. But other than that, even if you don't do, thank you so much for joining. And please, people who are joining right now, watch the stream from back. It was a very, very important discussion. And you're going to really enjoy it. And overall, people, I hope you have a great day. And see defeats happen. But do enjoy your Sunday. And I hope you all have a great, good day. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Wishing you all the best. And still, the good times at Chelsea.